Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is the Masters of the Universe Club book club. My goal with each episode is to help you master your universe in little bite-sized chunks. Every week, I bring you a recommended book like this one and discuss one small thing that inspired me and that hopefully will inspire you to take some small action in your life. Please buy the book through the affiliate link in the description and help the channel out. And please read along with me and master your universe. If you want to do a little bit more of a deep dive, please consider joining my Patreon. Links in the description as well. And that's it. So this book is Sleep Smarter. Last couple of episodes were about this book as well. And this is a fantastic book. And quick story, this is one of the first episodes of this show, period. And I'm reading this book and feeling worried about what I'm going to say on each episode. And as I read each section of the book, I feel so inspired by each section. So there's really so much in here that I'm actually just reading the author's preface this morning, and it's a short little chapter, and there's so much in there. The challenge is not what am I going to say, but what am I going to leave out. So the preface actually tells the story, mostly Shawn stories. So this is Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. Shawn is a huge influence in my life and a huge hero, and part of the reason why I'm even doing this show. And that's why I'm featuring his book. He tells his story. So the first thing about his story is that he had a degenerative disc disease, or a degenerative bone disease, let's say, and when he was younger. And, it essentially crippled him, and doctors told him it was incurable. Several doctors told him it was incurable, and he cured it. So it tells the story that now Shawn, this is very interesting. Shawn grew up in, in two different places, rural and an urban area. He split his time, and the story is in the book, and he learned different things from his different sets of parents, his parents and his grandparents who he lived with on and off. And he was a high performing person young in life. So he was first of all, he received numerous academic awards all through high school, and he was a clean liver in the sense that he didn't do drugs, and he was sort of anti-drug as a young person, and he was a two-sport athlete, and at 15 years old, ran a 4.5 second 40-yard dash. So we're talking about a serious athlete and an academic performer. And then, because of his diet, he gained 50 pounds and was essentially, by the time he was in college, was bedridden and couldn't get out of bed. So it's like a drastic transformation. He talks, this book, I would say, if you want to sum up the preface, the author's preface, so this is kind of his story to you as an intro to the book. The word is decision. And he says here, the word decision is from the Latin di, meaning from, and cider, or cedere, I don't know how to say it in Latin, or cedere, which means to cut. So when you decide, you cut from. You cut from your, the situation. You cut from your life. The other things. The only thing remaining is what you've decided on. Okay? And that's kind of the theme of this book. Once he decided to turn his health around and to take control of what was told, what was told to him was an incurable disease by several doctors, he turned his life around. 6 weeks after that decision, I had lost 28 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of freaking pounds. He gained 50, and he had lost 28 pounds in 6 weeks. He had a complete transformation in levels of energy and, most importantly, the pain. So he describes the pain as electricity running through his body, where he was afraid to move at all, which woke him up in the middle of the night, which is part of the reason why he wrote a book about sleep, is because he wasn't sleeping. So, I keep these to 5 minutes. So that's it. I'm gonna, that's my promise, is that I keep these things short. Let me promise you that there's a lot more in this book. I mean, I wish I could just read the book to you, but that wouldn't be fair to Shawn, wouldn't it? And it wouldn't be fair to you in a way as well. What you need to do is buy the book and own it, commit. And if you buy it through my affiliate link, wonderful. I appreciate that. If not, I don't care. I mean, I'm appreciative you're watching it all. But if you do wish to, buy the book, read it along with me, and master your universe. And once again, if you want a more deep dive, please consider joining my Patreon. And if you'd like me to read a specific book that you really like, leave a note in the description and I will put it on my list. Thank you.